Well, what's up, family? I'm super excited this evening, trying to get it all set up and ready to go here. Was a little bit behind the schedule, y'all. Please forgive me. Thank you for being patient. And baby girl just made it in. She had to get to Florida and then get back to North Kakalaki, but she's in position now. I know she thought she's about to introduce me and present me, but no, man, I flipped the script on her tonight, and we gonna talk about some stuff because she's fresh back from Dubai, and my God, I was living vicariously through every single video, every single picture. I tried to get some of them lamb chops, but they didn't taste the same through the screen. And I'm feeling some kind of way about that. But I know she loved me. I know she loved me. But we gonna work on that because she know how I feel about that lamb. But let me go ahead and tell y'all the subject tonight. Then I'm gonna get her in place and in position. The subject tonight, y'all, is simple. We gonna talk about a before and after. We're going to talk about a before and after. And if you're in the building, if you're in the house anywhere, in fact, you know what? I guess I should have shared this with my groups and put it in there because, folk be, not understanding. Let me go ahead and put this in a group right quick, if y'all don't mind. And as we're doing that, invite a few people. Want to make sure that we share the word and get it out there because there's some before and afters that look the same. I mean, you've been doing the same thing and getting the same result year after year, season after season, decade after decade. Nothing changed. Did you hear me? But maybe it's because nothing changes until something changes. And sometimes that something has to be you. So let's talk about this thing. Let me go ahead and get her in position. Look at her. Look at her. Got a crown on and stuff. Look, all royal and stuff, all ambassador.
Look, I still got the music playing in my ear. Ding, 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 ding. Yes.
Hello. Boy, we can't do nothing.
Hello.
What's up, baby girl?
Hello. I'm just look. I got my look. I'm still in Dubai in my mind. I know my background don't look like it, but I am still in Dubai.
Baby, we want you to take us there with you as we talk about this before and after, from your first flight headed that way to your last flight back. We want to walk through this thing as a before and after. And let me say, for the benefit for anybody and everybody who's watching, if you already know what time it is, if you are already a part of this travel club, just share this with someone else. Let them know the difference it will make in their lives. Now, from my understanding, I want you to correct me if I'm wrong, T. This was a dream come true. This was something you always wanted to do. It goes all the way back to your childhood. And now at the ripe age of 25, I'm
25.
You were able, because of this travel club called Trevorium, that is changing lives now in more than 65 nations strong, operating with it was 3 headquarters. But we just opened up a 4th headquarters. Yes. I can't even pronounce the name of the country.
In Kakistan. In Kakistan.
Okay, Kakistan.
Yeah, because I actually met the team some of the team and the ambassador there in Dubai.
Wow. Okay, yes. That's what time it is. Okay, I see. I see how you're doing things. You got one up on.
Yes.
We have 4 headquarters now. Debt-free company. 12th year, paid out tens of millions of dollars in commissions to everyday ordinary people. Just changed the whole game for travel. Man, if you're still traveling the way that you've been doing so over the past 10, 15, 20, 30, or 40 years, and you have not updated the way you travel, you missed the memo. That was a smoke signal that went out. You should have caught that thing. This thing is changing the whole trajectory of how often people travel, how the level they travel on. And I would even say the quality itself in what they do while they're there. And we're going to hear this from you on this evening. Let me say hello to a few people coming in. We got Nisi is on. Oh, she's on YouTube tonight. She getting solidified on YouTube. What's going on, Nisi? Hey. We love you, sweetheart. We got Aloha. Willie Ann is in the house. And yes, ma'am, it is being recorded. Benicia Gully, we love you, darling. Thank you for chiming in. Kevin is in the house. Let's talk about this thing, this before and after. Take us there, woman of God. You went from North Carolina. Where did you leave from? And what was what plane? Let me say this first, because there are a lot of people that want to do what you just did, but they don't have a map, they don't have a model, they don't have a means, they don't have a method. They're lost. They just have a dream. Just like some time ago, the before, and after now, all you had was a dream.
Yeah.
But you're going to show them how that dream can come true. All right. Yeah. So take us there step by step. Where did you leave from? What plane did you get on? And what was that like? So forth and so on. Let's start with that.
Okay. So I started off in, of course, North Kakalaki, and I drove the 2023 Telluride, the company car that I got. And I drove that to Orlando, left the truck in Orlando, and I flew Emirates. And I kept hearing about how Emirates is the hotel of the sky. And I just said, I just got to try that. I've never been in the hotel in the sky. So I flew Emirates, and God was so strategic. On the way there, it was a 15-hour flight.
My God.
Nonstop.
My God. My God.
And I've never flew that far in my life. And God made it so that I had the whole row to myself.
Okay.
On the plane. So I was able to lay down, stretch out, get a real good night's sleep. And it flooded over in Dubai.
Yes.
But when I got there, you couldn't tell that it had flooded. The streets was all cleaned up, and everybody, it was busy, right. Like they hadn't even skipped a beat.
Favorite.
So that was amazing. It was a smooth flight, smooth trip. I had to get a room because, I like to be on time for things. So what I did is I used a platform to get a room in Orlando. That was like $37. And I stayed in the 3-star hotel, right, like 20 minutes away from the airport. So it was real easy with breakfast included. That was $37. So I spent $37 for that, overnight stay, and then got on the plane. And I got to Dubai a day earlier than the world tour. So I had got a room, and that was another $37. But the room that I got in Dubai for $37, it was like a 4-star hotel.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I got a shuttle from Dubai, from the airport, because all I seen was squiggly lines up. I didn't know what to do, and you
weren't reading that language, huh?
No. So, but it was good because I got an airport shuttle, but they have Ubers and taxis over there. So either way it went, it was a win-win. I got to the hotel safe. I went out, and a matter of fact, one of our business partners, Michelle Campbell, 2-star director, it was her birthday.
My God.
And she had said that she wanted to go to Dubai. So I said, you know what? For your birthday, my treat, let's go to Dubai. Now let's talk about this Dubai trip.
Yes. Hold that thought, baby girl. We're gonna go slow your roll now. We're gonna go one step. We're gonna go one step at a time. You talked about this Emirates. I want you to tell us a little bit about that. And listen, y'all, for the benefit of those who don't know, and for all of our members worldwide that you already know, we got Willie Ann. She said she's flying out in 2 weeks for the same thing.
Yes.
So that's gonna be amazing. Yeah. So check this out. For those, we want to get this word out to those who don't know, who don't understand. She just dropped some nuggets, y'all. Chandrella, we see you there. They're big. She said she stopped in Florida where she was leaving from, paid $37 for a hotel there. Then she got to Dubai. That was a 3-star. Then she got to Dubai a night early and paid another $37 for a 4-star hotel there.
Yes.
I'm seeing a trend here. $37 for a hotel room. Now, let's just be clear. I want y'all to tell me what does a hotel look like when you're paying $37 for it in your world? Come on. Come on. In your world. Because we're going to talk about this thing before and after. Now, before this program, if I would have paid $37 for a hotel. Good God. Look,
it would have been a rope hotel.
Look, would have had to do about an hour, I guess, because I don't see that inventory out there.
It probably would have been a parking lot fee.
Yeah, that would have been a parking fee, $37. That would have been about right, or the ride to get there or something. But it sure wouldn't have been no room that I would have wanted to stay in anyway. So that's a clue right there, y'all. That this before and after, because that's the subject tonight. Before and after, y'all. Please hear me. Before and after. Before this program, if you're not in it already, $37 a night anywhere does not exist. It's no. Your imagination running away with you. But if you get in this program, your after experience you'll be able to do things like this on a regular basis. You'll be able to check in early, stay a couple of extra days, a week if you want to. $37. All right, baby girl, let's pick up.
Yeah, so what's so amazing about this trip, and I'm gonna put a pin here because you may want to come back to it. It cost me absolutely nothing to go.
You're gonna have to break that down.
So because we get paid to share this information, I use the money that I made in Travorium to fund the entire trip. My plane. Thank you so much. Shout out to David and Adela Hart. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Because I did not have to use my money to do it.
Baby
From
girl.
The excursion to the flight, I had enough commission and then I get there and was swiping my card because I just been letting them that residual pay that it just accumulate and add up.
Baby girl,
and if it's out of sight, out of mind, it just look. David Hart and Adela Hart funded my trip. And this is like
look here.
This was the bestest trip ever.
Yeah.
It just getting gooder.
Baby girl, you're moving too fast for the people. Everybody don't understand what you're saying. So let's break this down. Let's translate this thing because it's not their world. See, you're in the after, but we need to talk to some folk in the before. And it's like when you got to Dubai and you saw Arabic and you saw English too, because everything.
Yeah.
But and they got all these translations. But when you're looking at Arabic, unless come on, you like what the you don't know what that is, right? And
I did not have a clue.
So let's break this down. So let's break this down. Let's break this down. What she is saying is that we have found a way. Here's our motto: a better life requires a better way. And she's telling you that she's found it. She's found a way not only to go and stay at places like the $37 hotel in Orlando, the first hotel she stayed in, $37 in Dubai, but also to fund her airplane ticket and all the excursions and Lord, that girl did so much. Her and Elder Michelle, they was out there, y'all. It was in the street. So she funded that whole thing from money that the company paid her because on a regular basis, she shares her referral program with other people. And all of those referrals equal money. I hope y'all caught that. Because you're funding trips and vacations and getaways with a very limited budget because your money doesn't go as far as this money that this company's going to pay you for simply putting the word out. It is the most essential, I would call it, club membership that you can have within your resource. I mean, I know you're going to have your Netflix. I know you're going to have, what else we got out there, membership?
You got Sam's Club.
You're going to have your gym. You're going to have your Costco. Yeah. You know, I skipped my gym membership. I save money on that. But you're going to have some memberships. Yes. But the most important membership that's going to do some stuff for you in this earth realm that we talking about pertaining to your dreams coming true is this membership right here. Because it's going to pay you to go do what you already was dreaming about doing in the first place. So, baby girl, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I just had to translate. You're
going to have to reel me back in because
I know you're ready to run.
It's like I just started. It feels like I just started.
Okay.
Like I'm getting started. So
got off
we did the allot. I mean, we did the $37 hotel in Dubai because it was the day before the world tour. Then we get to the world tour, and that was another 6 days.
Good God.
At a 5-star. It was like,
don't say the name. Don't say the name.
I'm not gonna say the name, but a 5-star hotel because the stars just kept going up. It was just start 3, 4, ended up at a 5-star
6 days.
For the whole 6 days. Breakfast was included.
Good God.
That was $49.
Good God.
Did you hear what I said? $49
a day.
The entire 6 days with breakfast included.
The breakfast was $49. The breakfast was $49. Let me make sure I'm getting it.
No. I can't even tell you how much the breakfast is because I didn't pay for it. I just know me and Michelle had breakfast every morning on the top floor and at the bottom floor. Matter of fact, when we was on the top floor, I was noticing that the floor was moving because the restaurant was revolving 360 degrees. It was revolving the whole time. It was beautiful.
I love that place.
Oh my goodness. It's in the mind of when I was back in San Antonio and that restaurant y'all got down there that revolves.
Yeah. The tower. But look here. Tower ain't got nothing on that one though.
Oh no, the view from that tower ain't nothing from the view. And I was up in the air a lot in Dubai because we also did the dinner in the sky.
Hold on now.
Okay, look, see, I'm telling you.
You moving too fast. You just dropped the nugget. I want to make sure that we all get it. Let me go to some of these comments first, but I want to make sure we all get this. William says, I love our travel platform. Yes. Absolutely. Kevin says, what you say? $49. Oh my G. Hey, what's up, man? Says gets gooder. I love it. Benicia, unbelievable. Lady K says, break it down, Queen. So let's go. Let's break this thing down. The woman of God is saying, and she's not telling stories. It's her story, but she ain't telling no stories. She stayed at a 5-star hotel. Her and Elder Michelle. And that king-size room with breakfast for 2. And I can tell you the price. The price for that breakfast that you're not in this program is $35 a person. Which is $70 a day. Times 6 mornings is $420. I wasn't that good in math, but I know how to do that. So $420 worth of breakfast and the room for 6 days.
It was a buffet breakfast at that. Buffet.
Man, that breakfast, man, they had
some of everything from.
They had food from
everywhere, all over.
Man.
From every continent, they catered to everything. Pull like this. Listen, I was eating lamb chops.
Listen.
Oh my goodness, the food was so good. It made you want to slap somebody's mouth. I had short ribs, beef ribs. Oh my goodness. I even tried food I've never tasted before. It was delicious.
Tell you, that chef was making me some specials. Some folk was getting mad at me at my table. Because like, how you getting this? I said, I just asked them.
Yes.
It was like they didn't know what certain stuff was. Some people are they don't like trying new things, so they like to stick to, and I'm kind of like that in some ways. So I went and I specifically asked for certain things, and he made my stuff custom. Oh man, that was some good stuff.
I had a special omelet made every day with different types of stuff in it. With meat in it, meat that I didn't recognize, but I'm telling you, it was so tasty.
Ooh, Lord, they cook.
It was so tasty.
They cook over there. So 49, because I'm kind of swole because we paid $99, but y'all paid $49. I need my $50. Y'all paid $49 for 6 days. 6 days. 6 days and 5 nights in this 5-star hotel, and let's just process that. So someone right here, wherever you are. You're before. You're still stuck. You in the past. You're stuck in this before, and you want to go to Dubai. And I'm gonna promise you this: that if you get a travel agent, I'm one. Baby girls one too.
Yes,
I've been travel agent for 12 years. That if we set this up for you, and we're not trying to rob, we're not trying to steal, we're just giving you the average common price, or you can go to Expedia, Priceline, any of those guys, those online travel agencies. You're gonna pay anywhere. For what that hotel would be, you're gonna pay anywhere from $1,700 to $2,000 if you're gonna stay about about 6 days. You're gonna pay somewhere in that range.
Because
she's sharing with
retail,
you $49. Say it again, baby.
And I googled what the retail was for that hotel. It was $577 a night.
Come on now. But that's about $2,000. Yeah, just a little bit over.
And I paid $49.
Yeah. So what we're saying in a before and after, if you want to get stuck like Chuck in a time warp somewhere and keep on paying those retail prices, we can't stop you.
It's your money.
It's your money. If you want to burn it up in a shredder, set it on fire, we can't stop you. But if you got some good sense and you got some other stuff that you think you could do besides that with your money and still go on these types of vacations and pay for all your other excursions, your plane, and get those prices, this is that right here. This is what you want to use. So pick us up right there, baby girl. Talk to us about you're in this hotel. The food is off the charts. Food is off the chain. You already brought in that top floor. Man, my God. That top floor, that revolving restaurant around that whole city. Yes. Oh, what was the menu in there? What they had? Did you freeze up on us? No, you good.
Did I freeze up?
No, you good. You good.
So, the menu, like I said, they had something from everywhere. Every country. They had different. They had Italian, they had American, they had Indian, anything that you could ever want. The desserts, fruit, everything that you could possibly want was right there at your disposal.
Wow. Can you still hear me, baby girl? Because I know I'm like in a time warp myself.
I can hear you.
I was telling somebody else that they got stuck, and look now I done got stuck. You got to watch what you speak. I done stuck myself. But look here. Here's what I'm gonna have you to do. I'm gonna log out and come back in, but I want you to tell the story. So you're there at this one. That would have been an excursion enough just to be at that beautiful hotel, and because that thing, talk about all the stuff you saw in that hotel. Because I'm seeing ice skating and shopping.
Look, I was about to say they had ice. They had an ice skating rink in there. They had a club inside of the hotel. They also had a mall inside of the hotel. So we were able to look at some ice skating. And what I didn't realize is that attached to the hotel was an apartment building. Like people actually lived in the next building next to the resort. To the hotel. It was like connected. It was like, and then we ended up going all the way up to the roof. And that was a time we actually shut down the roof every night we were there. We was sitting there hanging out with Todd and Gina Strand and all the other partners, Kirkestein and partners from all over the place. And we was just having ball, taking pictures up on the rooftop. It got to the point where they had to, kick us out a little bit. They was almost like, we're closed and everything. But yeah, we was out, out there just networking, talking, getting tips. And to be able to do that was amazing in itself, to sit down and talk with the top money earner, Todd, and his beautiful wife, Gina, and just have that whole experience. It was just amazing. I met partners that didn't even speak English, but they was making the money. So I was like, look, let me rub my arms with you, and had the Google Translator thing out, getting translating what they were saying to us, and vice versa. It was just amazing. And just to sit down with people, even though we didn't understand, we had to use Google Translate. The camaraderie, it was like we family. Yes. So I got family now in Kirkestein. Shout out to the newest ambassador over there. And he a 1-star, ain't even been in that long.
One-star ambassador, less than a year. I don't even understand. We got Marilyn Morency is in the house. We got my man Pastor Tony Reyes Jr. is in the house. Been waiting to hear from you, man. You're missing out. We got Tracy is in the house. Lady K says we shut it down too. Yes, Lord. Man, that was a restaurant from heaven.
You eat camel over there.
Huh?
Yes.
Say it again.
I said they do. I was looking at Ken Gowdy's post. And yes, they do eat camel over there, but I didn't eat no camel.
Oh no,
I didn't have no camel sandwich.
Yeah.
I ain't had no camel sandwich.
There are some things we gonna stay in the before. We ain't going into that after. We're not
I
doing
ain't messing
that.
around, but I did ride a camel.
Yeah, we're not mad at nobody, but look, that's not us. That's not us. We got Mr. Carolyn. She says, "Man, the vibe is the truth." Yeah, let's talk about it. We'll get to that. So the hotel itself was quite an excursion with all the stuff that you can do in there. Yes. That thing is like a city. But you didn't stay in no room. You could have stayed in the hotel. There's so much stuff to do and stuff to see right there. But let's start with your first. How many excursions did you go on?
3.
You went on 3 excursions. Let's talk about each one of those and how you set them up. What do you do? You just, I know at the airport, they got mad crowds trying to pull you here, pull you there, pull you everywhere. How did you set up your excursions, baby girl?
I just used our platform. See, we have a platform. We have an activities platform that I used. All I had to do was put the location in and, what I want to do, and everything in Dubai popped up. So I got the excursions off our activities portal, and for little of nothing, because we get to save money off of that too. So I used the activities portal, and the first excursion we did was that dinner in the sky.
My God. Could I pull it out, baby girl? Could I pull it out? Look at here.
I had to get a passport. They give you a passport to be in the sky.
You need one to get on that. Good God, boy, that brings back some memories.
I got it packed away. I got to bring it out and put it on my memorabilia curio cabinet from all the trips. But yes, I had.
Let me read this, baby, because I'm gonna reminisce if that's okay. I'm gonna reminisce.
That's okay.
For starters, I had Italian burrata. Okay. On my main course, I had that lamb braised shoulder. Come on, not elbow, shoulder with rice. And then for my dessert, I think my wife took my dessert. If I'm mistaken, I'm trying to remember. I think. It got panna cotta. I think something like that. But I think she took my dessert. But man, let me tell you what. I always loved lamb, but I fell in love all over again. I have not had that ship when we was on that ship when we was on the cruise. On that ship, that was some good lamb. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I want you to compare. Can you compare? Well, to me, man, that lamb I did, boy, ain't no.
It was so tender and juicy, and the little gravy and sauce that they put on. Lord have mercy. Look, my taste buds is still just doing the dance.
Percolating stuff.
It's just still doing the dance. And it was so good. And you know what? They did a little special thing for Michelle because we had let them know that it was her birthday. So they came out and did like the little birthday celebration. It was 2 people at the table that had birthdays. So, and the other guy that was at the table who had a birthday, he shared his whole cake. He must have ordered pre-ordered a cake, and he shared the cake with everybody at the table. It was a celebration.
It was a celebration in the sky.
We was 175 feet in the air.
Feet just a day. What does that feel like?
Feet just right. Oh, put like this. I ain't scared of heights. I served my country. I was in the Air Force. So my feet was dangling. I just made sure that my purse was hooked up to the table and everything so that wouldn't fall. But I was leaning back in the chair. I didn't look down. I had the guys was, taking videos and everything for us. So I wouldn't have to, hurt myself. And it was just amazing.
That was a beautiful experience. The most concern I had was dropping my cell phone while I was doing my Facebook Live, and keeping my eye on my dessert because First Lady's over here and she talking about I tried it. See, the story's getting twisted. This is what I don't like. When you don't have
sir.
You see,
you try to take mine.
I don't like this back and forth stuff. One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna go back and forth with this.
I love it.
Ate my dessert time. You hear me? You been with us. You know how stuff be.
You better leave my lady cake alone.
Hey, Kev says, I just finished eating. Y'all making me hungry.
It was so good.
I think Kev wanted one of them camel sandwiches. He got real hungry. We hook him up. Mr. Carolyn, if you don't know any better, you'll think Michelle had 2 birthdays in 7 months. Hey.
We celebrated. We really celebrated Michelle's birthday. She was so pleased. We had a ball.
She is living on a whole different level. And just to think, she almost missed this. And somebody watch this right now. I'm just going to say because I ain't scared. You missing it.
Right.
You're still stuck in the before. I don't know what your skepticism is. I don't know why you got to take 50 years to pray on something like this.
Scary Potters.
I don't know what the problem is.
I don't either.
I'm telling you, we're not missing out. The only one who's missing out by not being in this travel club is you. Because we headed to a whole bunch of other places this year. Just like the type of experience that she's talking about right now. And if I were you, listen, we ain't going together. You go by yourself, take your family, take your friends, take whoever you want to go, have your celebrations with them. But we're telling you that if you want to go and if you're planning to go anyway, you're just wasting good money without this program. So if you're in the before, you need to come on over to the light and get into your after so that we can help you to do what it is that you want to do anyway. So that Dinner in the Sky was excursion number 1, baby girl. Take us to that next excursion. Take us to that next excursion.
Next excursion was the desert safari and the ATV and the dune bashing and the sandboard and the oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Were you scared?
No.
What?
I was too excited to be scared. I was really too excited to be scared. And I got these new glasses. I can't wait to get the pictures off this phone so I can upload the videos from the actual glasses to see, so you can actually see it through my eyes. You wouldn't be able to see me, but I'm talking about I think my neck got cracked like 5 times and then healed all the bumping and jumping. And it was like it was like a roller coaster ride in the sand.
Yes, it was. I would not want. Now, I enjoyed every bit of that, but I'm so glad that I had a driver. I would not want to be the one driving that thing.
I wouldn't be able to do. No, I wouldn't be able to do the driving. And I was curious to know how they do that. They were so before we actually got into that part. I noticed that people, the drivers, the tires was like needed some air. I was thinking that we needed some air, but they purposely do that so that you can have. And oh my goodness, I really thought that we were gonna die because it felt like it turned over and flipped over. And I'm talking about, oh my goodness, the dunes. I absolutely had a ball, and Michelle did it too. So she was like, I don't believe that. And look, I was doing a video. I said, and I paid for this. I put the camera on her, and she said, and I followed her like a fool. But I'm telling you, we was not hurt. We did not get hurt. We had a ball.
I love it.
Our tourist said, our guide was like, this was like the best. We made it so fun for him. He had more fun than we actually did.
I already know. I already know you take the party with you. I already know. Let me go to some of these comments. They're coming in. We got Minister Carol. She says the new language became Maurice says, 2-star director Maurice, he just got back from anniversary in Hawaii with his queen. Shout out to you and happy anniversary, man of God. Highway Trevorium style. He said, man, I'm telling you, y'all, we were there ourselves in July to August. The almost $600 that we paid for the whole thing, other people were paying more than that per night, and we stayed there 5 days and 4 nights. That's what I'm talking about. Willie Ann says, yes, our activities portal helped ease our minds by setting up our transportation from getting from the Dubai airport to our hotel. All of that. All of it. So it's all of that package, y'all. And these are reputable. These are reputable sources that have already been vetted. So it's the type of thing that you don't have to be out there on your own, worrying about stranger danger and all this type of stuff. These, they have. There's a trace to who they are, who they represent, licensing, insurance, all those types of things have already been doing. due diligence already been exercised.
Oh,
It's pretty powerful.
yes.
Now, baby girl, I was gonna say something, but are we in good company?
Yes, we are. Okay. Yes, we are.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna say something. In those sands, I told my wife, I said, baby, let's just get this ATV, they call them, you know, where we both sit together and whatnot. She said, no, I want to get my own.
Get your own. Yes.
I said, all right, go ahead, get your own. Go ahead and get your own. Do you, all right? And then we went to the safety briefing, and he started telling her and everybody else about all this stuff about, you know, possibility if you don't listen, if you don't keep that speed up, you're going up that hill. Yes. And the wheels get to turning and get stuck, and then you flip. And then she started, I saw like this, kind of getting all nervous and stuff. And she said, ma'am, check with him and see if we can get the. I said, I already
screamed the whole time while I was on that thing by myself. I've never rode a ATV.
What was it like? Talk to us.
And I paid attention.
Okay.
See, I paid attention to what the man told me. He told me to keep my legs where I needed to keep my legs, and my brake and everything. Now, I never used the brake.
I
pushed the gas and then I just let it go until it stopped.
No, that makes it.
But look, Michelle rides a bike anyway. You should have seen Michelle, and I was screaming and hollering the whole time, and I kept saying, okay, that's enough. I was telling myself, okay, that's enough. But then I seen Michelle zip past. I said, you know what? She is not finna outdo me. So oh my goodness. I used the whole 30 minutes of my time, because they give you 30 minutes to just ride around in circles. And that's exactly what I did. By the time it was over and done with, I was soaking wet.
Yeah.
Because I was nervous, but it was so fun.
That was so much fun. But let me ask you this. What did you enjoy the most out there in those sands? Did you enjoy the ATVs, or did you enjoy what they call the sand surfing? I saw you out there now. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I could have got some trophies for my sand surfing. Could have got some trophies. But everybody, I'm not going to call no names. I'm not going to call Jerry Self name.
My Lady K alone.
I'm not going to call Lady KK. You understand?
Look, she should have sat down. Because I sat down.
Okay. You sat down.
Yes, I sat down.
That's cheap.
Because you know I got bad knees. I got shot my legs, so I needed to sit down.
Okay.
But man.
Yeah.
Just look. I didn't know it was gonna go down that hill so fast.
Woo, fast.
I had to look, because he told me to put my hands, where I need to put my hands. Right, and he told me to lean back. And when I leaned back, it was like, I had to put.
You was already down there.
I had to put my legs out, and I'm talking about. I know why.
Flintstone brakes.
I had to use
Flintstone brake come out.
I had to use my Flintstone brakes, and I'm talking about. I see why they have the covers over their faces and everything, because I had when I put my feet out, sand was. I mean, I ate some sand. It was. Look, I still.
Got
sand in my system. I'm gonna live for a long time with that sand. That sand was Josephina said she was laughing, honey. And when I got all the way down there, they had to come and get me to bring me back up, because going down was super fast.
That's easy. That was easy.
Back up,
girl. Getting back up that hill.
I had to use the board because my feet was sinking down. Yeah,
I did it 3 times.
I only did it once.
Look, and my wife was laughing, wanted me to do it again. I said, "The devil is a lot, man. It took all my. I was no good."
He asked me, "You want to go again?" I said, "No, I do not. I am good.
I got it on film. I got it in my mind. I'm good."
Yes.
So I enjoyed it.
Michelle recorded it, so I said, I did it."
Yeah. Listen, before and after, y'all. Before this program. Brother like me, if we would have went to Dubai, number one, we probably would have went. Number one. But number two, if we would have went, we wouldn't have had no money to be doing all these types of excursions like this. I'm telling you, if you're not in this program, you are missing out. You're going to get the plane, you're going to get the excursion, and you're going to get the 5-star experience. And like Jackie said, you don't even have to come out your pocket if you pay attention to where you need right here. So let's move on. You did the sand surfing. You did the what they call the banging. You did
the desert safari, and to finish it all off, I fulfilled my dream. I rode a camel.
Good God. What you say?
And that was something special for me. I'm gonna try not to get emotional.
All right.
I've always wanted to see a camel up close. I see him on TV. I said, you know what? I'm gonna ride me a camel, just like I'm gonna ride a horse. I'm gonna ride a camel. So they had these 3 camels together on some rope, and I started talking to the camel.
Camel talk.
Yeah. Okay. And the camel was talking back to me.
My. What did he say?
And I thought it was something wrong. I thought I was doing something wrong, but the man was telling me, our guy was telling me that if the camel was talking back to me, she's happy.
Okay.
Because camels are really like, they bougie.
Oh, temperamental?
Yeah, yes.
And
if they don't like you like they have, I learned so much. The misconception of what I thought the Bible was about, it was all wrong. Even Google got it all wrong. Because I was under the assumption that they wore those clothes for religious reasons. Yeah. No, that is not the case. They wear those clothes to keep themselves protected from the heat and the sand and the different elements out there. It has nothing to do with the religion.
It has both. It has both.
Well, my tour guide said, look, if they got a black thing around it, then that's more formal. If they don't, then they just walk up to each other and be like, hey, bro, hey, sis. That's how they do things. But I also learned that a camel can drink up to 150 gallons of water at one time.
What?
And I thought that camels store water in the hump. No.
What?
No, they don't. No. That's what they had told me too. But no, they don't. And they can hold a grudge and remember for a long time. They got the mental memory is way better than the elephant.
Oh, I was about to say that's like the elephant then. Okay, my God. So you don't want to make one mad?
No, because they will remember, and they have this hard thing like by their stomach. And if they like the guy said, if a camel wants to kill you, it's on purpose. And the way they do it is you could be sitting there just chilling in the chair, and they'll just gracefully walk up to you and start pounding on you. If they done did, and they just pound on you with that little circle thing on their stomach until you die. So I took that into consideration. So when I got to the camels, I thought I would just thank her for allowing me to ride her. And I'm about to say something funny. I'm going to say it. It was this heavy set lady that was walking towards the camel that I wanted. That camel moved her out the way and wrapped his head like as if he was she was grabbing me, talking about some, nah, baby, you get on me.
All right.
Look, me and Michelle is riding on this camel, and I'm rubbing the camel on the side, thanking her, and she was just talking. If I can commentate what that camel was saying, I know she was saying, girl, I'm so happy it's you on my back and not that one right there. It's too hot outside. I'm talking about she was going in. She was like, Tanya, leave that camel alone. Shut up. So you getting on that camel's nerves. And the man was like, no. She happy. Because I was talking to her and she had some lightweights on her today. And then I'm telling you, when she was walking, the way she was walking, was walking like gracefully. And then I started singing out loud. All the pretty girls walk like this. She was just prancing. She was happy. I'm telling you. Look, she had a break because me and Michelle don't weigh we don't weigh but a bunch of nothing. So she had a break.
And oh my God. I love those camels. We had a great time on the camels too. Did you go to the big dinner, that evening dinner in the village with all those?
No, I wish I would have picked that one. Oh my God. But I heard about it because a bunch of our other partners, shout out to Trisha Thomas because they were there. And her new partner, Miss Renee, and they did the dinner and the show. And they said it was nice. Todd and Gina did the dinner and show. They were talking about it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
We didn't do that part. We didn't do the stargazing part.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you next time because I'm intending with the help of the good Lord to get back over there.
We going next time.
Yeah, we gotta go back together. There's another. See, we did the dinner in the sand in the evening and all that with all that. But the one that I really wanted to do, had I known, they got it where you spend the night there in the desert at the
No, okay. I don't know about that. I don't know.
We want to do that. We want to do that.
Okay. I don't know about staying overnight in no desert. I just because it's too hot outside. I'm just saying.
No. They got it right. They learn how to do. They got some science for all that down. They good.
Oh, well, if I'm with y'all, then I know I'm covered. If I go with y'all, then I'm covered.
Yeah, you're gonna be good. Yeah, and up under the stars and all that, and then it
was so beautiful at night, and because the way everything was so lit up, and it was nice, and it was like cool at night too. It was a nice breeze coming in at night. It was really, really nice.
Yes. Listen, Minister Carol says, we did the dinner and show with the Dunes. Also, when we were in Dubai, Benicia says, I want to go to Dubai with you guys. Yes. We're gonna keep you posted. Be ready. We're considering this fall. So be ready. We'll keep you posted on that. Yes. Listen, we're going to have to get on this Faith Leaders call. So tell us real quick with that. You said you went on 3. You gave us 1. You gave us 2.
Yes.
Quick.
The third one was the Aladdin tour, and that's where we did the different markets. We rode a boat. We got to eat at the different markets and had some local food. We did some shopping. They took us to the gold souk, which is the market. That's why I bought me some gold and everything. My dresses and everything. It was just, it was a dream come true. And being in old Dubai was just like the Aladdin movie. It was, wow. And that was the main reason why I wanted to go to Dubai. So I wanted to be on the streets where Aladdin and the street rat was, and I wanted to be in the sands with the mummy and the camels. It was just, I'm gonna be on this high forever. This is like this high was just something, and to be able, and the people I was with, we had so much fun. We did the excursions together.
Just being together.
It was just.
Let's close out on that, baby girl. What we're saying before, let me pull this up because somebody forgot what I was talking about already and y'all ain't paying attention.
Before and after.
Before and after, y'all. Before this program, number one, I told you about me. I don't know about Tanya. Maybe her situation was different. Number one, we wouldn't have went. We went to Disney. Not Dubai. We would have went to Disney, not Dubai. Number two, I'm just being real. We wouldn't have went. It would have cost too much. Number two, if we went, man, look, our excursion would have been at the hotel. Look, we here.
Right.
Y'all enjoy. Do what you go down in the lobby, ride the elevator, do something, enjoy yourself. We got some skating over here in this. You know what I'm saying?
This was awesome.
That's what we gonna do. You understand? It's too much out there in the street. But when you got a program like ours, your before and your after totally different. You could do all the things that were mentioned here, y'all, and so much more. She probably did a whole lot more. She ran out of time. Really ran out of time.
Right.
Yeah. So the thing of it is, y'all, before and after, get with somebody that invited you to see this information. We ain't playing. We play around a lot. But listen, we serious about this. The before and the after are a world apart. And the only thing that's stopping you from getting your after experience, like she just said, is getting with the person that shared this information with you so that you can get their referral ID and get the exact same privileges, perks, and
you deserve it.
Close us out. Baby girl, I'm going to get everything ready and I'm going to jump on this Faith Leaders call. Close us out.
All right. Well, listen, you heard it from the mouth of babes. Look, it's really just that simple. If you are already traveling, or if you even want to travel like myself, if you don't have this platform, you are missing out on your whole life. You only got one life to live. So it's time to live it. We're going to see you at the beach, the bank. Let's get you to both. See you next time. Bye.